A new girl had just arrived at the company for an interview. As she walked in, an arrogant employee standing nearby asked the new girl to pick up the file that has fallen on the floor. Trying to be helpful, the new girl bent down and handed the file back. But instead of a thank you, the arrogant girl smirked and said, "What now? Should your daddy come and pick up my pen too?" The new girl looked shocked and said, "What are you doing? I was just helping you, and now you're being rude?" The arrogant girl rolled her eyes and replied, "I know exactly how to handle low-class girls like you. You're here for an interview, right?" The girl calmly said, "Yes, I'm here for an interview, but how is that your concern?" With a threatening tone, the arrogant one said, "Just walk away quietly, or you'll lose this job before you even start." The new girl frowned and asked, "What do you mean?" The arrogant girl grinned and said, "I mean, the manager here is my brother. If I say a single word to him, you won't stand a chance." The girl grew tense and softly pleaded, "Please, ma'am, don't do that. I really need this job." The arrogant one laughed and said, "Now that's more like it. Get lost." Feeling helpless, the new girl quietly walked away. But just a little while later, the arrogant employee walked past the boss's office and was shocked to see that same girl sitting on the boss's chair. Furious and confused, she stormed up to her and said, "How dare you sit on my boss's chair?" The new girl stood up calmly and replied, "What nonsense are you talking about?" Just then, a janitor walked in carrying coffee. The arrogant girl shouted, "Why are you bringing her coffee? Get out of here!" Before the janitor could respond, she screamed again and pushed him away. But the janitor glanced at the new girl, who gave a subtle nod, and he left silently. Still fuming, the arrogant girl grabbed the new girl's arm and tried to pull her out of the chair. But the new girl had had enough. She slapped the arrogant girl hard across the face. Right at that moment, the arrogant girl's brother, the manager, walked in and shouted, "Ria, what's going on here?" Ria immediately started complaining, "Brother, this worthless girl just slapped me." The manager looked at her and calmly said, "Ria, she is the daughter of this company's owner." The moment Ria heard that, her world collapsed. Her face turned pale, and her arrogance melted instantly. The owner's daughter turned to the manager and said sternly, "On what basis did you hire such an ill-mannered employee? Just because you're my manager doesn't mean you can fill this office with disrespectful people. She's been misbehaving with everyone." CO Ria, now trembling, looked at the owner's daughter and began apologizing, but the girl stopped her mid-sentence and said coldly, "Don't bother. You're not coming to this office from tomorrow." Then she turned to the manager and said, "Bring me all the staff files. I want to see how you've been running this place." And just like that, both Ria and her brother were shown the way out, along with their arrogance.